Ladies and gents, we have spark. One wire running to the batteries. The switch runs to there. Now, so one wire runs to the earth, which is on the block. Yada yada yada. And these two other wires so you know what's happened. There's an issue. I'm having a shower and going to bed now. I've got to get up early. But the issue has been something to do with the Hall effect sensor not being right and reversing somehow, so it, whenever the magnet went past it, instead of giving it permission to spark, it was giving it permission to stop sparking. So it would continually spark for most of the revolution and stop sparking just when that Hall sensor picks up the Hall effect sensor picks up the magnet. Which is why this engine never ran. The box is a piece of crap. I'm not going to use it. Take the tank off, put it somewhere else. Obviously I have to reset the timing too. It's out. It's only set by a grub screw. There's no key on the crankshaft. So as soon as that grub screw come loose, the timing was out. But all I have to do is, because I can't find any information anywhere, just use my common sense on how a 4-stroke should run, and I can get it running and then slowly dial it in. So I'm going to use some kind of a breaker switch somewhere. If I can position the switch somewhere on the exhaust cam, you've got a lobe there already, I can hopefully use that lobe to well, yeah, no, that makes sense, because that also tells the engine to only, or it tells the spark plug to only fire every second revolution, which is what you want in a well, to prolong the battery life, prolong everything in the ignition system. If I position a like a breaker switch in here somewhere cleverly, so that when the camshaft starts to lean on it, that should be about where you would want the spark plug to fire, instead of firing at top dead center on the power stroke and top dead center on the exhaust stroke, like basically a wasted spark. So that'll be some fine tuning, but getting there. I am getting there. Yeah, a lot of you are probably going, oh geez, whatever happened to that hit and miss engine? I'll tell you what it did. It started straight away, clambered, like it started straight away. It frightened everyone for about 3 seconds, and then fell flat on his face and never ran again. We had drills on it. We did all sorts. We could not start the bastard. Little did I know that something on the ignition side of things had gone wrong, and we tried everything. We stuffed me. We tried everything, but you can't have a spark plug fire. We even modified the where the timing was for the spark, trying to make that work, to make it so at some point the spark plug would fire the fuel. But the thing is, the spark plug was firing before the atmospheric intake valve, while it was still pulling fuel in. So he tried to time it so it wouldn't start firing until... Couldn't get it right because you had most of the travel was spark, and then a little section wasn't spark. So trying to get that right, yeah. Well, I'm on my way. It was a very good suggestion to use a set of points, and that might be my breaker switch. Who knows? I've got to work it out. I still don't know what I'm doing. What I was also going to try and do, this disc on this side, I wanted to take that off the crankshaft and turn it into like a cam lobe, and then time the spark off it. You know, run a breaker switch off this side, so get rid of that stupid little black thing, and just have a breaker switch there, and that would be a cam lobe. Just shape it up on the linisher. But getting the crankshaft, the flywheel off the crankshaft was, well, it could not be done. It could not be done. They've really made sure you could not do it. Even with both grub screws removed, it could not be done. So, yeah. But mechanically it's sound. Very good condition. I just need to get this sorted. I've got the valves out. I was just cleaning the exhaust. Oh yeah, there's a magnet there. Can't remember what that's off. Not this, surely. Maybe. Who knows? But anyway, yeah. I'm not going with the Hall effect sensor. You know, there's the head gasket, copper head gasket, very nice. I'm going with the breakers, like a lot of people have, and I've seen how successful that can be. The engines don't run as erratically with a proper spark ignition, which is timed correctly. I actually want to, you know, grab a half a dozen of those bloody green O-rings for it too, for the piston. These pistons have 2 rings, not 1. These have 2, which is nice. Yeah, I want to purpose this engine. Like, it'll actually do something. It won't just sit there looking good. It'll do something while looking good. What? I don't know. But it'll be something functional. You know. Anyway. Catch us all later. I'm going to bed.